Welcome back, followers of the Audio Brain channel. Today's topic, 18 Principles of Psychology to Gain Respect, Dignity, and Authority. There is a big difference between being a nice and likable person and being someone who is respected and appreciated by others. Your respect and dignity come from your actions. Psychology has summarized it in 18 key points. If applied, will earn you the respect and appreciation of everyone. 1. First impressions. Remember that you only have one chance to make a first impression on people. Psychology says that the first impression is the one that lasts. You may be surprised that people form an idea about you within the first 5 seconds only. They look at your way of greeting, your way of dressing, your eye contact. These are all essential factors that you should pay close attention to in order to leave a great first impression that will last. 2. Be composed. Have you ever seen someone who laughs at everything and anything? Don't get me wrong, laughter is good, but not all the time and not with everyone. Be composed and only smile when you meet people you don't know well. Laughing too much will diminish your authority. 3. Keep your promises. This is by far one of the most important steps you can take to gain respect. If you've taken your commitments and promises lightly in the past, don't do it anymore. Always respect your commitments and promises. If you find yourself facing a lot of difficulties in keeping your promises, it means that you have made too many promises that you cannot fulfill. People cannot respect someone who doesn't keep their promises. Remember not to make a promise when you're happy and not to make a decision when you're angry. 4. Be humble. Treat the janitor the same way you would treat a person of high social status. This quality is dear to me, and I believe that humility is the trait of the great. 5. Remember your principles and stick to them. Your principles are an integral part of your character. They have been shaped through your upbringing and life experiences. A person who lives without principles is an unstable and weak person who goes wherever the wind blows. Stick to your principles and maintain them throughout your life. 6. Stop apologizing excessively. People who constantly say "I'm sorry" are usually not highly respected. There is a time and a place for apologies. Sometimes you make mistakes that affect your family and friends. You can apologize to them, but stop using the word sorry 100 times an hour for every little thing that goes wrong, especially in the workplace. 7. Don't waste other people's time. If you respect other people's time, they will respect your time. Let people describe you as someone who is punctual like a clock. 8. Stop gossiping immediately. Always act as if the person you are talking about is present in the room with you. You need to respect others, even if you don't like them. This is a characteristic that insecure people do when they revel in victory by diminishing others. Don't be one of them. 9. Don't be too nice. Differentiate kindness from constantly feeling obligated to do things for others. Trying to please everyone will not get you anywhere. Being constantly available is undesirable if your goal is to earn respect. If you are overly nice to everyone all the time, some people may perceive you as insincere or weak-minded. 10. Be open-minded. On the other side of holding on to your principles, it is important to remain open-minded. Being open-minded is not a bad thing. It means accepting others and learning from them if they have something useful to offer. 11. Add real value. People who earn respect every time are the ones who add value, whose presence is important and influential. Don't be like tasteless and odorless water. 12. Be inspirational. You can be a source of inspiration by talking to others about their dreams and goals. Remember that people will forget what you said and what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. 13. Learn to say no. Don't feel guilty about saying no. Don't worry about missed opportunities either. You don't need to agree to everything someone asks of you. Sometimes you gain greater respect by saying no instead of agreeing to everything. When you say no, you show that you are not afraid to acknowledge that you value your time and that you don't have time for everything. 14. Speak up when mistreated. Never remain silent when someone mistreats you or takes advantage of you. Be professional and diplomatic, but don't be silent. Defending yourself is not always easy, and that's why it is a sign of a person deserving respect. 15. Stand up for the oppressed. When you witness injustice around you, do you ignore it to avoid confrontation? Sometimes you don't have a choice, but there are moments when you need to defend others, especially when they are unable to defend themselves. 16. Practice silence. Sometimes you need to stop talking and listen. People who speak non-stop without pausing are usually not respected. As the famous saying goes, I feared him until he opened his mouth and uttered a few words. 17. Care for others. Start by caring for others. Pay attention to your surroundings and the people in your life, whether it's at work or at home. Genuine care and expressing concern during times of need show empathy, which is a wonderful trait of the strong. It also shows that you are not only focused on yourself and that you have the emotional ability to care and provide assistance when needed. 18. Control your emotions. Make sure to control your immediate reactions to things that make you overly emotional, whether they are positive or negative. It is good to be true to yourself and show enthusiasm, but always rely on your mind to avoid strong reactions that you may regret later.